This is the MLB pregame show, and I'm Matt Vasgersian, and as we draw nearer to the first pitch of Game 1 in the series, we'll give you the latest installment of our Topps Player Spotlight. Buddy Dick is our subject, and not only was he an all-star during the midseason break, but he also shined the brightest out of all the great players in the game as he won the All-Star Game's MVP award.
You know, that's one of those honors, Matt, that's just really cool to get. Like you said, it means that you can dominate against the best of the best in the major leagues. Also, remember this, he's a big reason why his league's representative in the World Series will now have home field advantage this year.
All right, pregame festivities are wrapping up. It's time for baseball, and we'll have it for you next. A fine afternoon to enjoy our national pastime at Seattle's Safeco Field. It's the home opener of this new season between the Cleveland Indians and the Seattle Mariners. It'll be fun watching these two swing it all series long. First pitch is next. Buddy Dick will stand in, and as you can see the big number there, he's up over 400 to begin the campaign. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Swung on and hit deep to left center. Lewis going back, but he won't get there as it lands just shy of the wall. Around third and being waved on home. And he is in there.
Well, you start to wonder if maybe we could be in for a repeat of yesterday's performance. They sure didn't have any trouble scoring in that game, and they're off to a first-inning lead now here in this one.
1-2. EK, you look at the M's entering play here this afternoon. They haven't quite been able to get on track yet. They come in 2-4 over their first 6 games.
And I think it's just going to be a matter of putting yesterday behind you. It wasn't their finest performance of the year, that's for sure, but they're capable of playing much better ball, and I think we'll see a sharper focus here in this one.
And he's up to third safely now with 2 gone in the inning.
Yeah, this ball's hit high enough that he can go back and tag at second base. So that's a good job of moving up the extra 90 feet now with 2 outs.
Derek Burks gets his first shot now, trying to cash in with a runner at third and 2 gone.
Yeah, and all he needs to do here is find a hole anywhere.
And he's a little too high with that one. 2 balls and a strike.
1 strike. Very tempting up there, but that's also a pitch that a lot of guys will pop up. So that's a nice job of laying off.
Two and 2.
A little bit of hang time there to that curveball. I don't think that's exactly where he's going to want to throw that pitch going forward. It worked out right there, but he better find a little extra snap on that pitch in the future.
Here's a swing, and oh, man! Way out of here. So a 2-run homer down the line in right field, and the Indians move in front now 3-0.
Well, giving up 1 run in the first inning is one thing, but now you add 2 more here on the home run. All of a sudden, you put your guys in a good-sized hole before they've even come to bat.
Buddy Dick stands in after hitting an RBI double his first time around.
Boy, he had a great at-bat last time up, and he'll look for another pitch he can drive right here.
Hit hard back up the middle, and that'll find its way into center field for a 1-out hit.
And at this point, I don't think you could expect anything less than a 2-hit ball game from this guy. I mean, he's been as hot as anybody lately, and he comes through again here.
Cliff Hill is into the box for his second appearance. 0 for 1 with a flyout. He's running towards second. Pitches a cold strike. The throw. It skips in and he's safe. Close play, but he's in there.
That is impressive speed right there when you can still steal a base on a slide step. Wow, that was nice.
Has to be thinking strikeout here. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now.
But one thing he's shown so far, he's not afraid to work inside.
Yeah, and with that base open right now, he shouldn't have to be afraid. If you do hit him, big deal. Get the next guy.
And he'll step off. Runner's on his way to third. Pickoff move to second.
Safe.
And a dive, but he's back in.
Why not? Make him get dirty.
The 2-2 pitch. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2.
Now, he was really late on this one. I mean, really late. You can see where the baseball is by the time he gets the barrel through. I mean, it's darn near in the catcher's glove already. That tells me he was probably looking for something else.
Hit hard toward the right side. And this is going to be a fair ball as it'll head to the corner. The run scores from second. That makes it a 4-0 ball game. And he will pull into second with an RBI. At the plate, Buddy Dick, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here. High and deep to left center field. Lewis ranging back at the track. The wall. Gone. So a solo shot here to left center field. Home run number 9 on the year as they cut it to an 8-6 ball game.
You just can't throw that pitch right there. That swing tells a story right there. I mean, he got all of that one.
Coming to the plate now, Buddy Dick. And we'll see if he can get something into the gap to make it interesting. He's had a great game so far, but needs the triple to complete a cycle. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Man, he is wearing them out. Got himself a 4-for-4 afternoon.
Cliff Hill will stand in now in what could be a real make-or-break situation.
And you think at this point you have to get something out of this inning. The further you get into that bullpen, the tougher it's going to be to claw back from this deficit.
And down in the Mariner bullpen, it looks like a right-hander's up to throw. Swung on and missed. 1-2 now.
Strikes.
A look here at the hits per side here in the late going. On a good changeup, a swing and a miss, and he's set down on strikes for the second time today.
And that changeup's not really a pitch you can sit on with 2 strikes. Because if he gives you that fastball, you'll be an hour late on it. That's a great job of not showing that pitch until he was ready to punch him out.
Now a throw over. Runner back safely. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. 1 left for the Tribe. Can't cut into that 8-6. Buddy Dick will stand in, needing to do something here to get on base as they're down to their final 2 outs.
Yeah, and you just can't worry about the score right here. You just got to be able to string together a couple of base runners and take it 1 pitch at a time, 1 runner at a time.
High in the air, carrying well out to deep center. Lewis is back to the warning track, and he's able to put it away for this. And as we wrap things up here, what do you say we name this guy right here as the recipient of our Topps Player of the Game award?
Yeah, well, he really drove the ball well in this one. Winds up finishing with 6 RBIs. I'd say that's a pretty good day's work.
So that just about does it. For EK, Psycho, and the crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, get those smartphones and tablets out and head over to theshownation.com. The Mariners win it 10-8. So long from Seattle.
8 runs on 12 hits. 1 error.
And welcome back to the MLB pregame show as we prepare you for Game 2 of our series with the always important. Coming to you from Seattle tonight, where the roof at Safeco Field has been closed for comfort. Here it's the second of this 4-game series between the Cleveland Indians and the Seattle Mariners. Buddy Dick will stride in, hoping to stay hot as he came through with a 4-hit contest yesterday afternoon.
Well, you look at the average on the season, guys, and he's not sneaking up on anybody. Pretty amazing numbers for him right there. So yesterday's performance, obviously no fluke.
And that'll get down for what should be extra bases. Around third and being waved on home. And they're going to take a 1-0 lead as the run comes across to score.
And these guys hitting 3, 4, 5, they're the ones that are going to have to produce if these guys are going to have any chance of contending this year. He comes through here with a well-struck RBI double.
Runner goes for third. Pitch misses low. The throw down. Not in time as he just does get in there ahead of the throw.
I'll tell you what, the more you see this guy, the more you realize he doesn't care what you do as a pitcher. Wind up, stretch, slide step, hold the ball, do whatever you want. I'm running, and I'm going to be safe. And he proved it right there again.
Chased a bad ball up out of the zone, 2-2. Struck him out. And now they'll likely need a base hit to get that runner home from third. With that, here's a look at Terry Francona's Tribe starting 9. Who do you have your eye on, EK?
You know, I'm looking to see if that guy hitting second can turn it around a bit. He really had trouble at the plate last game, going 0 for 5 in a disappointing effort. Just needs to get out there and square one up early. He'll forget all about it.
A man on third with 2 down. High in the air out to center field. Lewis is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. Indians forced to settle for 1. On now to the bottom of it. In now, Buddy Dick. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit up in the zone, and he didn't miss it. He'll be looking for it again right here.
Rodriguez ranging back, and goodbye. This one ain't coming back. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Number 10 for him on the year. And the Indians move in front now, 3-0.
You just can't throw that pitch right there. That swing tells a story right there. I mean,
stepping in, Buddy Dick. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here. First pitch on its way. This is pulled into right, and that'll get down out there. They'll get it in quickly to the second baseman, so it's runners at the corners now with nobody out.
Well, he's homered, he's doubled, and now he adds a single to that total. He's left himself with the toughest leg of the cycle remaining, but he'll at least have a chance to pick up that 4th and final leg next time through the order.
Lewis Washington is going to take over here in inning number 5, as it's going to be up to their bullpen to try and keep him in the game here. Runner goes, pitches a cold strike, the throw, and no throw as he'll just hang on to it. 4 runs, 7 hits. No errors to this point for the Indians.
Ball.
And a fastball.
Count 2-2.
Tough take there, but it's even back at 2-2. Where do you go from here?
I think he's set up for something off speed. And if you can put that changeup below his knees, you won't come within a foot of it.
Well, now the Mariners get some action in the bullpen as a left-hander's begun to get loose. Struck him out as his woes continue, as that's his third strikeout of the game.
Well, this is a stroll he's taken 5 times in this series now. That slow walk back to the dugout after getting punched out. After a while, these things, they start to wear on you. You've got to try to keep the mindset that every at-bat's a new opportunity, but most of the time, that's easier said than done.
Drilled on the ground to short. Backhanded. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile, the runner is in to score.
Well, this is a pretty hard hit ball, and I thought for a second that he might have had a shot at the plate, but he thinks about it for a second and takes the sure out instead, and that allows that runner to come in and score.
Lance Silva is in to try and get that second run of the inning across, as he'll have a runner at third now with 2 away.
Yeah, 1 run's good, but you don't want to leave that guy stranded at third base. It'd be clutch right here if you could get him in somehow.
Grounder hit hard down the first baseline, and a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run's in to score from third. It's a 6-0 ball game. Maybe a little early to start thinking about this, but if you're wondering how rare it would be for a team to score a run in every inning of a ball game, in the American League it's happened just 5 times, most recently by the Royals back in 1998. Buddy Dick will stride in again, and before he takes his cuts here, let's flash you back to the 3rd inning. This was just a solo shot, but it definitely helped get this offense going. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Toward the alley in left center. That's a base hit. And with his speed, he may be thinking about 2. Running hard. He's digging for second. And that is where the wheels pay off, as he's able to make it into second with a hustle double.
Well, these guys have been very aggressive on the fastball so far, and this is another example of it right here. You know, working the count is great and all, but if the guy's going to lay a fastball in there on the first pitch, no reason not to go after it. And he jumps all over this one.
And down in the Mariner bullpen, it looks like a right-hander's up to throw. That's in there, and it'll run the count to full, 3-2. A ball flying around the yard in this one, as you see so far there. And the runner's breaking for third. Pitch taken for ball 4. The throw not nearly in time, as he takes third easily.
Yeah, they went to the slider there on 3-2, and that's a pitch where you're really hoping a hitter will see fastball and swing through it. But it didn't work out that time, and he winds up losing him.
Fernando Lozano will stand in, one of the few guys not to join the hit parade so far.
Yeah, guys, he's got to be feeling a little bit like that dog that gets left out in the rain while the rest of the family's inside by the fire. I guess he's just not seeing what everyone else is.
And he finds a way to catch the zone here. It's 1-2.
Very patient here to start the at-bat. Maybe even a little too patient, because now he's down 1-2.
Yeah, and I don't think he's going to get anything better than that to hit.
Hit sharply toward the right side. And that'll get on through into right field for a base hit. Notch 1 in the score column as a runner from third crosses the plate. It's an 8-3 ball game.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit. This is out over the plate, and he knows just what to do with it. Drives this one to right field and picks up that RBI from third.
Striding in and working on a terrific performance in this one, Buddy Dick. And we'll see if he can put together a rare 5-hit performance here. Oh, high, deep. That is a moonshot, folks. A long home run.
So it's a solo shot to dead center, his second of the game, as this is now a 5-run cushion.
How's this for a welcome to the ball game? One pitch and see you later. I've got a feeling that's not what the manager had in mind.
And a good offensive performance here, but I think we can agree on naming this fellow right here as our top player of the game.
Well, he winds up with 3/4 of the cycle. Couldn't quite squeeze in the triple, but that's all right. He definitely did enough to earn.
Back live now on the MLB pregame show, just a few minutes away from Game 3 of the series. And while the final preparations are being made, we give you the Topps Player Spotlight. Buddy. Well, it's a cold night in Seattle, but at the very least, the roof will be shut to shield us from some of that. We celebrate Jackie Robinson Day with a great matchup between the Cleveland Indians and the Seattle Mariners. Now a moment here for the Indians starting lineup. Anybody catch your eye, Eric?
Well, I think the focus has to.
Buddy Dick. We'll see if he can keep the magic wand going. He was 5 for 5 in the ballgame last night. Lifted the other way to left center. Lewis is in pursuit, but he's not going to get this one. It's into the gap. And he's safe.
He beat it up. Well, anybody who calls this place home will tell you this is not a home run hitting park, but it will give up its share of doubles. And this one moves runners to second and third now as they're looking to cash in.
And he'll fall behind now to 1 and 2. A ball and 2 strikes. Here it is. He got him, and it'll probably take a base hit now to get that runner across from third. With that, here's a look at Terry Francona's Tribe starting 9. Eric Karros, who you focused on?
Well, guys, everybody should be looking out for that guy in the number 3 spot. He's now working on the longest hitting streak of all time, and he's looking to extend his record even further.
Slapped hard the opposite way, right at the third baseman, and that'll end the inning. Indians strand a couple, so now the Mariners offense gets to work for the first time. We've got no score. Buddy Dick is into the box as we are all set to begin the third.
And you know, guys, I love a guy like this leading off an inning for you. He makes good contact and he can run.
Shot back up the middle. 1 away here to begin the third.
And that's one of those plays where you might need to reinforce.
Buddy Dick will dig in. 1 for 2, including a double back in the first. First offering on its way. Hit hard towards second, and that'll get down for a base hit. Cliff Hill will stand in now. He's struck out and flied out, 0 for 2 thus far. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Drilled down the line, and this gets past him at third as it hugs the line. A fair ball. The runner from second crosses the plate. The runner from first crosses the plate. It's a 3-0 game.
Well, he'd been able to get that pitch by him earlier in the game. Not this time. He's all over it here, and he's going to bring.
Striding into the box, Buddy Dick. He singled his last time up. Smoke the other way, high and deep to left. Castilla racing back, still going back. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out. And he'll make it up safely to third, so they're at the corners now with 2 men out.
A little bit of a risk there with 2 away. You don't want to run yourself into a double play to end the inning.
Buddy Dick comes to the plate, and he'll start us off in the 8th.
Well, it's a close ball game, but it's starting to get late, so they need to get at least one back here in this inning.
Oh, and this fastball is belted to deep left center field. Does he have enough to get out of here? Yes, a home run. So a solo shot here to left center field. 12 home runs for him now thus far. As they pull even, it's 6-6 now.
Boy, what a huge home run late in this ball game to tie it up. And you know who knew it was a home run before the hitter did? It was the pitcher. He knew as soon as it left his hand.
Buddy Dick comes to the plate now with the tying run at first, so he'll be looking to drive a ball into the gap here. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. 2 out with the man at first. Oh, and look at this. High in the air and deep. And when this ball comes down, they'll have taken the lead. Home run. Two-run shot to straightaway center. His second home run of the game as they grab an 8-7 lead in this seesaw game.
When you're pitching this deep into a ball game and give up a home run like that, you got to be kicking yourself. There's no way.
A handful of fine individual performances to choose from in this one, boys. But what do you say we go ahead and let this man take home the hardware? He's our tops player of the game.
Yeah, he delivered more than once with runners in scoring position. Finished with 5 RBIs, and that was more than enough to lead his...
Matt Vasgersian back now on the MLB pregame show. And as we draw closer to first pitch here in the finale of this 4-game set, we present the Tops Player Spotlight. Broadcasting from Seattle, Washington, where the roof has been shut atop Safeco Field. Today, Getaway Day, the finale of this 4-game set between the Cleveland Indians and the Seattle Mariners. Now a moment here for the Indians' starting lineup. What's the key for them if they want to split this series, Steve? Buddy Dick will stand in, fresh off a 4-hit ball game a night ago. Hard hit ball to second. Fielded cleanly. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. So a fairly painless top of the first. Now it'll be the M's turn. No score. Into the box now, Buddy Dick. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
And Matt, with the double play in order, they'll obviously be looking to induce another ground ball out of him right here.
Here's a swing, and oh man, way out of here. Two-run shot to straightaway center, number 14 on the season, and the Tribe have made this a 3-2 score now.
Well, apparently these guys didn't see the highlights from yesterday because he had 2 home runs a day ago. Now he's got another home run right here. Now, obviously, this pace won't last, but...
Buddy Dick will stand in again as we flash you back here to the 4th inning. This was a 2-run home run that was definitely one of the big blows of the ball game to this point. Line to the right side. Rodriguez is there, and they breeze through this half inning as the side is retired. Buddy Dick gets another shot, and if you remember, he hit a round tripper back in the 4th. hard liner to center field, and that'll get down for a base hit. So he goes after the first pitch, and it's early trouble here this half of the inning.
Now batting,
Cliff Hill gets another crack right here. He's got a hit in 3 tries to this point. Runner goes for second. Pitch outside. The throw. And he'll be in there at second without a throw, in fact.
Yeah, he'll take second base here, but I think they were pretty well conceding that to him. So we'll have to see if he gets that score to stolen base or simply defensive indifference.
Oh, and here's a fastball right down the middle of the plate that swung on and hit out to deep left field, and this one's not coming back. This is a long home run. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left as they've cut this deficit down to 4.
Boy, I want you.
So a good offensive showing for these guys, but if we had to pick one player that stood out, that's our man right there. He's our tops player of the game.
Yeah, no question he was a tough out up there.
our final
You see the